Okay, behind the store, I renovated Mindy's apartment because it's been some time in game, and I figured we might as well go ahead and show that. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna jump into the speed build of it, and there is a tour at the very end, so do stick around. All right, as you guys know, this is Mindy's apartment tour. So Mindy, I try to do some stuff as we introduce the last apartment. This is much more after she's earned some money at her job. Both her jobs, she is a successful social media person as well, which is kind of crazy. Not something she was actually intentionally trying to do, but something that came out of like all the different like revenues of work, trying to get money for college and paying back loans and stuff, which she's kind of worked on. I'm not gonna lie, not really worked on, but yeah, I like it. I think the apartment turned out to be really cute, and we'll spend the rest of the series here before we move off into our own place in the brand new world with our significant other, who I won't mention here because I don't know how much of a significant other they are. If they are really a significant other, because I've not edited the episode yet, I'm not really sure where this apartment's introduced. I'm not really sure too much how involved they are. If they're extremely involved, I would love to know in the comments down below how you guys feel about this relationship and this build-up. I've been talking about it with everybody that I know because I know Mindy so well inside, and I know how happy she is, and it just makes me very happy inside. I've officially decided I like these squares, but I hate them all the same. I think the rectangle ones that are kind of open like this are super cute in game, but like I can't get an entertainment center that I like because I want it to be equal, and you can only really do that with the other one to make it equal. So I got really annoyed, and we switched back over to the boxes. I don't love it, but I don't hate it, and I think it turned out for the best. I don't think we'll be doing some type of entertainment center like this again. One, I forgot how much it does not, like, if you have the walls down, you guys can't see it. It doesn't matter if there's a TV on it or anything, which I thought was really weird. I feel like that's probably something that's probably glitched on my end, maybe? I don't really know. This is an ETLC apartment, so I made sure everything was open. The only thing, if you do download this apartment, which is up on the gallery, is the fact my gallery name is People Fly Away, by the way. I don't think I ever got around to changing it. But if you guys do download it on the gallery, it's the fact that if you get cockroaches, which you can get in the game, the cockroaches are broken. Not broken per se, like I think they work just fine. I think they do their job. But once they show up in my house, they don't leave my house because they're back behind this back wall where the entertainment center is. Then you also have the bed on the other wall because that's where their bedroom is on that back wall. And because of how it's set up, there is no way to kill them. So just know that going into it. I also try to keep the same tone of the apartment. I changed a lot, okay? I won't lie. I changed a lot, and I did put in this half wall, which was also slightly broken as well. I don't know if it's because it's like on that side, but I really don't like how there's like the dots. That doesn't change. The dots stay there forever, so there's that. I also want to say this is one of those apartments that I think it looks really ugly as I build it, but I think it looks really pretty by the end. So when we do the tour, I think it comes around really nicely in the tour. But while we're building up to the tour, I think it looks atrocious actually. It's actually like one of my least favorite apartments I've ever built up until I started playing in it. And I was like, this is kind of cute. Like this room back here, I hated the entire time I was doing it. And then now that she has like stuff on her bookshelves and stuff and it's really lived in, it looks very gorgeous and it's very Mindy. The pink is very Mindy. I hate to be that person, but this is a Mindy apartment. It was made for Mindy and it's very Mindy. That's just the moral of the story on that one. And I think it looks really nice. I really like the pink tree. I know some people are not going to like the pink tree right there, but I love that pink tree right there. It does so much for me personally. I also just really love how everything just turned out. I should have probably not have built this in the middle of the night. That was an interesting choice, Jacob. That's fine. I also just love the fact that she's able to afford her own stuff. She has not been, like I said, paying off an arrow loans to be able to build this apartment, which I do talk about in the video. But at least she has an apartment, you know? I guess that was the moral of the story. The dog does sleep down there, by the way. Now I'm going to start using this in all my builds, this little end thing. I don't use it very often. I've used it in some builds. I'm not going to say it's never been used in bedrooms on my channel before. But the thing with it is that the dog will sleep there, and it's adorable. And I absolutely love the fact the dog will sleep there. It's his best thing ever. I just love the kitchen. There is custom content in this. I think I took out all the custom content, but because this was built for Mindy's like personal photos are up on the walls and stuff. So like ultimately the apartment itself will automatically say custom content on the gallery. If you use paintings from the gallery, not custom content, even though those ones are. I don't know why that's the way it is, but it is the way it is. And so we have some Ravensheen custom content in here, mostly Ravensheen. I use a lot of her little build stuff that looks really cute, such as postcards. Actually, the postcards are pretty much, hers. But I really like the stuff where I use, I'm trying to think of what it's called. Like, she has like little photos that we end up using that we put around everywhere. And then she also has like where we can order pizza from like a little post thing and ice cream and stuff. And then also the coffee maker is an all-in-one coffee and tea maker, which I just find more useful than the coffee maker, because the coffee maker, you can make all the coffees, even the ones that you have to do in the really expensive brewing machine. So like, I just think it works out for the best, in my opinion. There is her office area, which I said is coming together. I think it looks really nice by now, but does have like a what's that called? The recording studio, because she does make YouTube videos. She's not very popular with YouTube for having 2 million subscribers by the end of this series, but you know what? That's fine. It is what it is. All right, we're gonna go ahead and jump into the tour. This is Mindy's apartment. Mindy's time has passed. I've been working really hard on the business and stuff, like I talked about in one of the episodes and so Mindy here has been living here for quite some time, and she's done a makeover. So I'm gonna come here and take you in the makeover. So there's pictures everywhere, which I love. It feels very cozy, and I'm excited to play more parts of this. I feel like with her and her relationship, that's slowly brewing. I think they're probably gonna move in here. So it's a very pink apartment. Mindy is a very pink person, if you guys did not know. Pink is like one of her favorite colors. This is it. They still have a lot more collectibles. These spaces are so tiny. I don't really know what to put in them, but I'll figure it out. This is their bed, or her bedroom at the moment. It's very bare, but also I kind of love it, not gonna lie. I think a bookshelf would be nice in here. She does love reading. This is her office space. So she doesn't actually have a computer. She's had this for literally ever, and it still works, and so she just hasn't changed it. And she has her recording space, and she has her bookshelves and stuff, because she does do a lot of social media. And this is the outside, where she does her morning yoga, just some plants, and then her painting is she does painting at home. She mostly paints with a notebook. This is a Ravensheen thing, but it doesn't cost money to paint, and you get the exact same sizes. So it's honestly kind of like a cheat. I didn't really do anything different as the house has evolved to the bathrooms. I just add a little bit of color, just a little bit of color. Yeah, I really like how it turned out. So that's her very pink apartment, pinkish, purplish apartment. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching. Goodbye.